one of the real important drills that we're going to work on emphasizes the 3 type of sets that we use at Miami. We use jump sets on 3-step drops. We already talked about jump set and punch and cuts. And we use lateral sets when we have a 5-step drop and we have a guy that's in normal alignment to us. And we use vertical sets versus a wide rusher. And we really don't want to go out to that wide rusher. We want to come back, let him come to us so we can also handle games. Now, in this drill, we're going to work all 3 players, and we're going to try and get a little bit of shot at each type of set. The first one here is a jump set. I'll go back right there. And in the jump set, you see the feet go forward. They're trying to go forward just the length of your foot. Okay? Sometimes guys will jump out of their shoes on these jump sets, and then when they get some movement, they're hurt by it a little bit. Okay? But we just want to go 1, 2, come forward, and maybe get the defensive player a little bit out of kilter, out of sorts, and his timing may be off, and that's why we like to work these jump sets. They're good for it, especially for 3-step drops. Okay? And then moving forward here, we'll go to lateral sets. Okay? On the lateral sets, you see them. The foot goes to the right or to the left if he's aligned to your left. Okay? You're trying to keep inside leverage at all times. You're trying to keep the hands tight. You can see them. And you're snapping the head back. And what we really work on that is jam, jack, and throw. We're jamming our foot into the ground, we're jacking our heads back, and we're throwing our hands as hard as we can. Now here is our vertical set. Okay, the guy gets you get a little bit of a wider rush. Okay, so you have to kind of give ground to get your ground, and now we're going to push for depth, and we're going to push off our inside foot, and we're going to kick back and kick slide, but we want to do it almost completely vertical. Okay, again, none of the things you're teaching as a pass protector, as a coach, as far as inside leverage, none of that changes. We're trying to hit you on the inside. We're trying to protect our inside at all time. We're trying to make you go one way to beat us. But the hard problem with this is to keep guys square to the line of scrimmage. And this is why we got to work it so hard to keep them square, to keep them focused on not turning. And again, now we work to the left. Because you never know, we use left-handed stances, right-handed stances, and guys can get hurt. You got to move guys around, so we always want them to work them both left and right. Okay, we'll start, and again, we'll do it the same progression: jump set, vertical, or jump set, lateral set, vertical set. Okay, here's a little shot here of the vertical, and what are you trying to emphasize? Inside leverage, foot to crotch relationship right there. Don't go wide, go back. And snap the head out. How many? Well, you can see right here, our right tackle is doing a good job on trying to attack and get at the rusher. It's a good job on the jump set. And is very effective. It's really a nice alternative, to guys that are good rushers. You don't want to let them get in a mode where they're just coming after you all day and they don't have to worry about anything else but the same type of set. Here's more of a lateral set. But this guy he's got to get a little bit of width to get on him, but he's trying to jump him. He's trying to get after him, and I think that throws this guy off because he's probably thinking he's going to get a vertical or lateral set there, and it's more like a jump set. Here's lateral set. Okay, and the example is the right tackle. He has a 5 technique on him. He's in a normal 5 technique alignment, which would be on his outside shoulder. He wants to jam his right foot in the ground, keep his left foot solid. He wants to work the inside of the body, and he wants to jack his head back and throw his hands. Jam, jack, and throw on lateral set. It's the same thing on a jump set, only now you're using forward footwork. Okay? This one is a lateral to the side. And you can see he does a good job, gets his head out, stops him good, works his hands good. That's an excellent job. Here's another view, our left tackle on a lateral set. Okay? Now, I would like to see him jam his left foot a little bit better, but and the throw of the hands, but the head's good. He's keeping inside leverage. And again, that guy's on his outside shoulder, and we're working to keep our left foot in his crotch. That's the relationship we're looking. Left foot to crotch, jam, jack, and throw, keep the head out, keep inside leverage. The right guard here is using a lateral set. Good job of, the guy's a little loose on him where they can run games on you, but he's careful enough to not get his head involved and still keep him outside and keep his inside leverage. That's the hardest part of pass protection to teach, is to maintain inside leverage, because the fastest way to a sack, as we all know, is to go inside, and that's where they come from, and you just don't want to give up inside leverage at any cost. Here's some examples of vertical sets now, okay? Our right tackle here has a 6 technique on the tight end, and he's just going completely vertical, okay? And he's turning a little bit, and you want to work their confidence that they can stay square and play at the line of scrimmage. But I really like his inside leverage. He kind of falls victim to a nice little move there, but that's okay, because the guy's got to go outside and the ball's going to be gone. Here's our right tackle, and really, it's not a super wide guy, so but he's still kicking vertical. He's kind of turning a little bit and opening up, but it's excellent with his head and hands. Watch the head and hands. Head is out, hands are up. He hits the inside number, keeps great leverage on the guy, allows the quarterback to throw the ball freely. Okay, that's a pretty nice job right there.